right, today we are going to listen to a track from Bruce Hornsby off of his latest album, Indigo Park. Of course, Bruce broke out in the 80s with his hit song, The Way It Is, and he was originally from Williamsburg, Virginia, which was right down the road from where I lived in Hampton Roads. I don't know that I fully appreciated Bruce Hornsby at the time that he was breaking out. It's just there's that guy that's from a couple of cities over that plays the piano. But I think actually what's interesting is I've come to appreciate him a lot more, especially in my later years and looking back at what he accomplished and also seeing how he's continued to evolve as an artist has been kind of impressive to me. And so anytime he comes out with something new, I usually will check it out. Indigo Park is an album that came out in this past April, and the album was co-produced by Hornsby, Tony Berg, and recorded at Sound City Studios in Los Angeles and the Large Clothed-Eared Collider in Williamsburg, Virginia. So we'll go ahead and get started on this track. This is the last track of the album called Take a Light Strain.
Stepping, they gaining on you. Wheels are spinning, going nowhere soon. Here's your present, no matter the past. The beautiful times will never last. I've been seeking magical thinking. I think I detect a trend. This could be the start of something, or this could be an end. So say goodbye with a whisper and a smile. See you real soon, or maybe after a long while. Time it bends in the brightest swirling way. Take a light strain as we all try to do our best to remain. Why you take yourself so seriously with your hard beliefs and your certainty? Together we can take a light strain. Even facing the calamitous unforeseen. I walk inside with my brother Clyde. Doctor gave us his usual bromides. Should've had that screening, he did cry. Keep us above the ground for a little longer before we say goodbye. Try our best to remain. I dreamed I stood in a square room for a while. Then a door opened, my dad dressed in style in a white suit and matching shoes. With a big smile and outstretched arms he moved. Huge bare heart, waking up so moved. Trying to go deep in the car, deep in the groove. Oh, never been so moved. So say goodbye with a whisper and a smile. See you real soon, maybe after a long while. Time it bends in a bright swirling way. Take a light strain. We all try to do our best to remain.
Yes, I think this is one of the better tracks off of this album, and it is the last song on the album also. And I did listen to a little bit of there's a YouTube video of Bruce talking about this track, saying this was the last song, and so he actually wrote this thinking this is going to be the last song on the album, and it does sound like that too. It does have a good sense of like closure going for it, and generally speaking, as far as the songwriting composition, um, you've got this verse like this going on, and it has this really, I don't know, he has a unique kind of way of phrasing things.
Think I detect a trend.
Almost a little
Be the
jazzy
start of something.
times.
Well, this could be an end. So say
I think I've noticed more of a jazz influence in some of his later works. You know, some of it is really, you know, very jazzy compared to, you know, the hit song The Way It Is.
goodbye.
Then you got the chorus.
See you real soon.
I like this chorus. Kind of up and down.
Take a light strain as we all try to do our best to remain.
And it comes back down. So it's a very satisfying chorus. So other than that,
Swirling way deep in the groove. Oh, never been so moved.
this is still the same progression that he was singing the verses on. He's just kind of mixing it up a little bit with the
So
vocals.
say
Then we're back to the chorus again.
whisper.
And then there's the outro. So it's really not that complicated of a song. I didn't hear any bridge. Unless I missed it somehow. It stays sonically in this kind of space, going back and forth with the verses and the chorus, and just adding a lot of instrumental parts in between, which is fine. I mean, it's a good song. To me, I put this in A because, you know, that's excellent. There's nothing wrong with that. And like I said, it's a good closing song. So what's next? Vocals. All right, so to me, he sounds about the same as ever. Even though I know he's getting up there a little bit. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure how old he is at this point, but he sounds good. Like I said, I think he sounds fine. I'll give it an A. And then okay, instrumentation. I think this is a stronger point of this track. Because you got the piano, of course. And there's a guitar, electric guitar, that's helping add another atmospheric layer to this. Drums are sounding good.
Better keep stepping to get it on you. This could
I like how the bass is
something.
the bass is something I really like.
So
The way that during those verses, the bass notes on the piano and the actual bass guitar, I like that progression there.
better keep stepping to get it on you. Wheels are spinning, going nowhere soon. Here's your present, no matter.
That's the whole
past.
structure of the song right
Beautiful
there
times
with
will
the
never
verses.
last. I've been seeking magical thinking. I think
It's
I
following that
detect a
bass line.
trend. We'll say goodbye with
And then right there, I like.
see you real soon.
I do like just in general how the bass keeps moving around. It has this kind of back and forth,
as we are
up and down.
best to remain.
It's not just going straight up, it's going up in increments before it comes down in the chorus. And right there.
Take a light strain as we are trying to do our best to remain.
I don't know what that is. That sounds like a violin, or something like that, or maybe even a cello. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm not sure what that is. I have no information on what instruments were used in this track. There's nothing on Genius about this.
And your certainty. Together we can take a light strain. Take a light strain. So we all try to do our best.
Ambient sound. It's filling up the space there too. I think everything's blending together well. I really like the instrumentation on this enough to put it in S. And while I'm at it, I like everything about the production too. The bass isn't like overpowering the song, but it feels like it's guiding the song to me. And I just love how they did that extra atmospherics in the song too. Whatever that is, it's doing that rhythmic sound. I really like the production. I'm going to put that in S as well. And then the lyrics. Now, as I mentioned, there is a YouTube video of Bruce talking about this, and I found this on bruce.com. At the bottom, it has Bruce talking about it. There was something I read in here that I probably never would have even known unless I read it off of here, which was that he had a dream about his father. And he said that he woke up in tears. I dreamed I stood in the square room for a while, and then the door opens. My dad dressed in style in a white suit and matching shoes with a big smile and outstretched arms. And he felt to him like a seriously real visitation. So of course, he made this into a song, and it's interesting. He says it was that he was just going to write something that he could have written 35 years ago. It does kind of have that feel too. This isn't like overly complex or anything, so I could see that. The other thing is his father. This is taken from his father's old country phrase of saying, his way of saying, "Don't worry about it. Take it with a light strain." And so the song is an homage to his dad, and it's beautiful advice. Yes, I agree with that. Better keep stepping, they're gaining on you. Wheels are spinning, going nowhere soon. Here's your present, no matter the past. Old beautiful times would never last. I've been seeking magical thinking. I think I detect a trend. This could be the start of something, or this could be an end. So say goodbye with a whisper and a smile. See you real soon, or maybe after a long while. Time it bends, and we ride a swirling wave. Take a light strain, as we all try to do our best to remain. So yeah, I do like that phrase of take a light strain. Because I didn't really know like what that meant until I read that explanation. So it's almost kind of like saying take a load off, you know. But it's a very unique way of saying this. And it goes on, why you take yourself so seriously with your hard beliefs and your certainty. Together we can take a light strain. So now it's not just his dad talking to Bruce or his dad talking. It's like it's more encompassing now. It feels like everybody's included now. We can all take a light strain, even facing the calamitous unforeseen. I don't know what this part's about with the doctor. Should have had that screening. Okay. For a little while longer before we say goodbye. Somebody else can explain that part to me in the comments if you want. So yeah, it just repeats again. And then it does talk here more specifically, maybe about this dream he had. I dreamed I stood in a square room for a while. Then a door opened. My dad, dressed in style, in a white suit and matching shoes. So it was just like what I just read. Okay, trying to go deep in the clock, deep in the groove. I've never been so moved. So say goodbye with a whisper and a smile. See you real soon. Oh, now that is interesting. Because what if this was a real visitation from his dad who's saying, I'll see you soon? It's just, that's just so wild to think about something like that. It really makes me think about, is there really another spiritual dimension beyond this one that we can't see? Maybe it really was his dad that came to visit him through this dream. And then the rest is just repeats, take a light strain, just like, his dad said, don't let this life overwhelm you and get uptight. And it's so easy to just get caught up in, kind of the doomsday feel of the news and everything we see online, and just being stressed in general. So the song is just saying, maybe, don't take it all so seriously. Just take a load off. So I really like the lyrics, actually. It's very close for me, because to me, it's not just above average. So I think it goes in A. It's close to S, but maybe just above the vocals. I think that's pretty much my assessment of this track. And maybe we'll get back to some more Bruce Hornsby later, because as I mentioned, I do like his music and some of his later stuff as well. As well as I'd like to go back and just listen to his older stuff too. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one.